So welcome back to a new video. My name is James, and today we are going to be looking at the Minecraft Live video. I am so excited for what's going to happen. So let's watch the video and let's see what's going to be coming up. I am so excited.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Thank you.
How's the show felt for you?
Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also of course
Okay, so she's very excited. That's
exciting
good.
things.
You are going to
Okay, here we
reveal
go.
to us what
Oh,
the
here we go.
next update is.
Yes. Okay. So the next update is called the Wild Update.
Yay! Look at that. That's awesome. Oh yeah.
The wild update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it
Indeed.
encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and
Awesome.
the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Okay. That's freaking amazing. I'm so excited.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here,
Okay.
which is our deep dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the deep dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's
Okay.
just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique
Okay.
loot inside the Deep Dark as well.
Ooh. Wait. So does that mean different type of loot or the same type that we usually get?
And yeah, we also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, you hear that sound? Okay, when I look at that, that definitely looks like a warden face or mouth, I should say. This looks awesome. And they're actually using Deep Slate as like obviously the main the fortress. That sound. Whoa. That's scary. I love it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That scares me, and I'm so excited. Look at that. Oh. That's cool. Okay. This looks really good. Really authentic to Minecraft. I love it. Look at those new blocks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, hear those sounds. That's so weird. Oh my gosh. Being a Minecraft player, I love this. I literally have no words because of how good it
Wow,
is.
it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have so many emotions when I
Exactly.
look at that deep dark biome.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted it to add a bit more mystery to it.
Good.
And, there's this
Okay.
ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to.
Yeah,
And there's
that's
even
cool.
this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in-game.
Uh-oh.
It's really
That
cool.
sounds really cool.
Like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes.
Last year, you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family.
Yeah, that's true.
Skulk family.
Like, is it that
yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst.
Oh, a Skulk catalyst. Now, when I look at this, it looks like a weird mushroom with a really teethy smiley face.
The main thing about the Skulk Catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies,
Whoa.
such as a zombie, near the Skulk Catalyst, it actually spreads its Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Okay, I see a Skulk sensor farm right here. And, yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these sculpt blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite
That's
a lot,
cool.
yes.
And make it less scary.
That does.
Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the sculpt blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
What? Really?
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So
Uh-oh.
when this block is activated,
Oh,
it's gonna
oh my gosh, I love that. And look at the little animations that come from this. This is amazing.
give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now.
Oh, oh my
It also
gosh.
gives this darkness
You can hear that, like, I don't know, you can hear that, like, that big one heartbeat goes boom. That's crazy.
effect. So it's like pulsating darkness.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's
You
loud.
can see now when you're sneaking and you step on a Skulk sensor, even sneaking, it will activate.
Wow. Okay. Definitely
Wow.
not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute, we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I
Here we go.
mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you
Yes.
imagine them doing?
I think the Skull
Arms.
Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, when you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something.
What?
Just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And
That's
from the
awesome.
gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Oh, here we go. The warden. Oh gosh, here we go, here we go. Oh, okay. So this is like literally like a zombie dungeon, just overpowered. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Oh, you can hear that heart thumping. You can see the little candle particles, but they don't have an effect. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's terrible. So you can't really touch anything. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's scary. He walks like an ape. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's not cool. And he has a heartbeat? Oh. Oh, that's scary. Oh my gosh. He sniffs. He doesn't just hear, he sniffs. That's weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You can hear that heartbeat. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my gosh. How much health did he do? Holy crap. He does 6.5 hearts of damage. Holy crap. Oh! And look at this. Look at the front head of the mob. It's red, so it has a variety of different colors. Wow.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow, there is a
Yes.
lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you
Yes.
know that wardens are kind of in the deep
Okay, they never showed how he completely came out of the ground, and I think that was on purpose.
dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of
It
course, you can
does.
sneak
See?
around and try to be, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the
Wow.
warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
prey?
much,
awesome.
yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're
Oh, it's going to be very fun for you, even if you die. Wow.
having that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So
Yeah.
you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have
I hope that doesn't scare kids when they go to sleep. Minecraft. Update version. It's a horror game. I hope not. I'd still play it though.
definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
It is.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries. That's my job.
Yeah, he's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brenda.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Brandon.
So, Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side
Yes.
of the wild
It's like an evil side of Indiana Jones.
update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Oh, let's see this.
So we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and
Oh, here we
one
go.
thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world.
Which doesn't really that's true. That's a good thing to start on because Minecraft is immersive but not in that way. So if you could combine those two things together, oh my gosh.
Actually, like we are now, it's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity.
Oh, here
So
we go.
want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example,
Whoa. Oh, okay. First things first, this is a really cool picture. Second of all, there are honeybees. There are honeybees right here. And there are logs sticking out like this, so that might be a new biome. There are different flowers here, and there are mushrooms on the side of the birch forest. Wow, this is a lot to take in. I am enjoying this. This looks immersive.
the birch forest, as you can see in this
And there might be leaves added into the game. Oh my gosh.
beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things.
Okay, so they might actually change the biomes and what they look like. That's cool. Oh, and Steve and Alex are actually sitting on a hollow log. If you can't see in there, this is pretty freaking hollow.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true.
Here
That's
we go.
the swamp.
The swamp. Wow. Okay, so the first thing I see about this are different colored leaves, different types of trees, and fireflies, which is really cool, and lily pads that have flowers on top. I would love to see that in the game as well. Now, this picture also looks immersive. Crazy.
Our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful
Yeah.
concept art. And as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the
Very.
birch forest as well.
Yeah.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here.
Here we go. Here we
Yes,
go.
there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Oh, here we go. Good music. That was like, that looked like a Men in Black scene. It was like, we're Men in Black. We're coming for you. But in Minecraft form. Okay, so there are different types of different types of boats, which means you can put the boats inside. Wait, no. The chest inside of the boats and vice versa. This looks really cool. I like how they looked at each other. They're like, what is this? Okay. Okay. Look at that.
It's so useful.
Awesome.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel in water, so it's going to be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the
Awesome.
aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
Whoa.
Really amazing. And you've been
That
working
is.
on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Mangrove.
So as you can see,
It looks like a pumpkin sapling or something like that. But it has like more of like a leafy texture in the bottom. It's kind of like a mix between what's it called? A pumpkin the tall thingy and bamboo. That's weird.
see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove
That is a weird name. A propagule? I think I'm saying that right. That's crazy.
trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree.
So when I look at that, that looks really cool. Now these leaves, crazy. They're gonna be crazy detail for like swamp villages and stuff like that.
Tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The
Okay, so these are root blocks. That's really sick, actually. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So my question is if you take these, like, if you get rid of these, does the tree start dying, or is that just that's not how it works?
propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves.
Wow, that's like an upside down bamboo stick. Now, I hope that you can actually silk touch this and get this as a block, because that looks like a really weird flower. Wow.
And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And
Yes.
okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a
please
minute.
love.
Okay, so in real
Okay.
life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree.
Okay.
And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the.
Wait a second. What? They fall from the tree into the water, and they don't root until like a year. Now, does that have something to do with Minecraft time? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
The like water underneath the water or on land wherever they happen to land.
He's getting really excited. You can tell by his stuttering.
And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's all.
Okay, so they're actually real life trees in actual real life. He's adding them into the game. That is a really good idea. I like that.
Awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
Wow.
So cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because
Whoa.
they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
That's
seeing
awesome.
them in Minecraft is just so exciting.
I love these developers. They are geeks in Minecraft, and that's exactly what the community is. They love all different types of aspects of the game, and they are geeks, which is awesome.
And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes,
Yeah.
the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community like, will there be a new wood type?
That looks cool. I really like this texture. This is like it's definitely a grove tree, but they're almost exactly like the same thing as
And
jungle trees. Now, these developers are very good at implementing a texture that is already in the game, but it has a completely different aspect. Um, I would really like them to maybe change the I don't know. I really like this texture. It's a fight. Maybe they might just change the checks. I would like them to keep this wood because it looks phenomenal, but I would like them to get rid of the jungle texture and maybe add some variety and difference to these two textures.
And therefore, we're so happy that we were able to add the new wood type for the mangroves.
Awesome.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Awesome.
Gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually
Okay, that looks really cool. So these were the ideas, and so this is what they came up with. That's really good. I like that. This looks kind of modded. These look ugly. This looks okay, but it doesn't look like Minecraft. This, beauty.
prototyped quite a lot back
Yep.
and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the route should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes.
Yep.
Because, for example, when you like go with a boat, and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really good. You got torch in the game. Oh. Could the light actually reflect in actual vanilla Minecraft instead of with the Optifine? It looks like there's gonna be moss and grass introduced into the game. These mangrove trees. Oh my gosh. Very, very immersive. I can't really see anything else that's different, really, at all.
such a nice
Oh, except these. I forgot what these are called, but these might be added into the game as well. That's cool.
feeling
Oh, they're called reeds.
to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being
Yeah.
like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like,
Yes.
why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you
here
can
we go.
see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as
That's
the eye
immersive.
can see, just like in real life.
Yep.
And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Magnus
Wow.
likes, and you're just
There's that little
completely
sampling.
surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during
Beautiful.
sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super
Oh, wow.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I
These Minecraft developers are so passionate in what they do. It's amazing.
noticed that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
Wow. Okay.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability.
Oh, that looks really weird. Personally, it doesn't look like mud at all. Maybe really dry. Dry mud. That makes a lot of sense. Instead of pouring a water bucket on it and going, it actually just makes literally the dirt muddy. Is there going to be a muddy grass variant, if you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, what if you could have a muddy, mossy variant? Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited.
Mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then
Awesome.
the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out
Wow.
of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
That makes
I love
sense.
the renewable clay. Like I
So could you put the mud inside of a furnace and get the same result?
always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're
Cool.
also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks.
Oh wow,
So mud bricks are really, really exciting, like building.
that's really cool. Like this has so much storyline into it. It's phenomenal. To be fair, this is a really good blocky texture for underneath a turtle or even a turtle shell. Like if you're gonna make a Minecraft turtle statue or something like that.
building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. So it's giving the brick aspect way more variety. Oh my gosh.
really cool, like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and
Yes.
I'm really excited to build with them.
Yeah.
I just
I agree.
love the look of them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
Here we go.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか。
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So
There we
the
go.
main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings
Yeah,
using mud
that's
bricks.
very
And I
true.
really wanted
Yeah.
people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So really
Awesome.
glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Oh
Yes, and
yeah.
it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when
Yep.
playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is
very true.
Absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere.
That's awesome.
We definitely need something very cute.
Oh, here we
Yes.
go.
Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Yes! Oh my gosh. He's like, oh no. What kind of voice would he have? He'd be like, hey man. Ribbit. Look at this. This guy's frolicking in the air. And this guy's going, ribbit. They jump pretty high. Look at that. Aw. There's so many. That's a cool interacting aspect. You could probably do a few randomizers with that, no matter how many we have. Wow. Oh, and they actually like how do I say, they actually walk instead of just jump all around. That's really cool. They look a little derpy, but they look old. Oh, this one actually has a smiley face. What?
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them.
Yeah.
The croaking is amazing.
And
Yes,
did you see
it
the
is.
one that jumped like backwards?
One
Yeah.
fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do
There you
love
go.
to jump around, and
Awesome.
especially on lily pads, and actually
Really?
also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
Oh my god. Okay,
And
continue
you're
on.
adding another little tiny creature to this
Here we go.
update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Here we go.
So you can see them
Wow.
roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp.
Cool. These mobs are going to be very laggy. So, but I think it's okay because then it might actually take away more mobs in the vicinity if you're in a swamp. So I guess if you make a biome, like if you make your base in a swamp, there might be less mobs. Another thing too is what about if you're in caves? Would these switch? I mean, I guess the mob engine wouldn't work like that, but just an idea.
Making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling
Yes.
like there's life going on all around
To be fair, they look like leaves. Like glowing leaves. Yeah, they have, yeah, it's interesting. Let's say that.
you. And oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention.
Wow, the frogs actually eat them. I wonder, if, I don't know, a comparator or I don't know, some type of, it could interact with redstone. Oh my.
That they're frog food.
Poor fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and they're
That's true.
beautiful frogs.
True.
So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's,
Everybody wins.
Awesome.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too.
Lightning
and in
bugs?
Swedish, it's
It's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay.
Out of the
It's
wow.
very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called
Wow.
it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in
That's
the
cool.
game. I want
I
to
like
know
both.
more about baby frogs.
You know, all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with
Yeah.
frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Awesome. These guys look really cool. I gotta say, I loved tadpoles when I was growing up, and this is amazing. Can you hear the water sound effects? It might be the actual Steve, like, I don't know, recording this, but it might be these guys that are making all the sounds. That's cool. Oh, okay.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the
We
tadpoles.
do.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually
What? You can pick them up in a bucket? I wonder what that looks like.
extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in.
Wow.
So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here. So, the frogs have kind of like two main systems. One,
Whoa, this guy has red eyes? Let's see that again.
as you can see here. So, the frogs have kind of like two
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, I was like, whoa, that's creepy. That's really cool.
main systems. One is
So now they're actually adding temperature in the game, which it obviously has never happened, like existed before. That's awesome.
the tadpoles
Well, I mean, besides the color of the water changing, but that's not really an interactive sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
system, and the other one is the
Whoa.
cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft.
What? The cold-blooded... Wow. Oh, I'm geeking out right now.
And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to like Minecraftify it. So therefore,
Wow.
the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool.
Wait.
And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen
Okay.
2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog.
Okay, here we go.
So let's say you were
Oh, okay. So there's not like a jungle variant. Oh, well, I mean, there's swamp variant, but there's yeah, okay, that's really cool. So there wouldn't be like a mushroom variant or something like that, even though that like in color wise, if you know what I mean.
venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll
That thing looks cool.
turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed
Oh, that's so cute how they walk. Oh,
they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed,
yeah.
just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we had something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I
Okay.
learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the
Wow.
tropical frog in
My mind's blown. Wow.
Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on
Oh.
frogs right now.
Okay, so let me hear that again.
But each frog,
Color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But
Oh, they made me so curious. There are so many possibilities. So many.
we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
So they're like, nah, we don't know yet, but it's gonna be awesome. That's awesome.
It's quite an awesome update. And I mean, I
Oh my
really see
gosh.
the name for the wild update.
Yes,
you
I can
get
see that
a
too.
bit of everything in it.
Look at that picture. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's scary. Roar.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super
Yes.
terrifying deep dark, and I
Yes.
love that contrast between these two things.
It's absolutely amazing.
Okay, so my like analysis on this is my mind is officially blown. Blown, I should say. I really like the deep dark aspect. This is the most excited I've ever been ever in any update ever. This is crazy. I think this is one of the most biggest updates Minecraft has ever had, like since 1.16 in the Nether update. I think this is even bigger than that actually. I I am excited. There's so many details, and Minecraft is just getting better and better, and it's gonna get better from now on. I am so excited for the second update for the I'm guessing like the frogs and stuff like that. I am officially blown. So before we leave in today's video, I would like to point out a few aspects in this video. So we're in the deep dark, and let's see if I can find it. Okay. First of all, what is in the center of this thing? Why? Like, what is this? Like, you can see like little like skulk sensor particles, like right there. Is that going to be a new dimension? Is that going to be like I don't know, where another maybe that's where the what's it called, the that I'll just call him the Dark Iron Golem spawns. That's awesome. Okay, another thing too is the boat with the chest in it. I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know. I am so curious about like, the redstone aspect of this. Okay, next thing is this really dark wood. Crazy amazing, I gotta say. It looks phenomenal. I love it better than the jungle trees. Like this is just a softer, darker. It looks like it's been covered in mud and like the mud has seeped into the wood. Yet again, I really hope they change this texture because I want this texture to stay. So, basically, I am ecstatic and I cannot wait for the update and everything. Like the mods that will get updated in this and make it more immersive, everything. I'm so excited for putting the tadpole in a bucket. I want to know what that looks like. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. This is going to be the last video recording of this, like my little tiny mini series, if you know what I mean. Like the tiny mob vote. Another thing too, what mob got voted into the game? In the Minecraft mob vote, it was the LA. Now I'm kind of sad because I wanted the copper golem, but I can't really complain because I didn't vote. Yeah, I didn't vote. That was my mistake. So, but I'm kind of sad that the Copper Golem didn't get added into the game. But it's okay. I am excited for the LA. I'm just excited for what it's going to bring to the game. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and goodbye. See you next time.